Are we in hell? Question of the day. Are we already there? Are we living in this dystopian nightmare because many of us did not get raptured? Person that believes in the Bible, you believe in the rapture. You believe that people will be taken from here and saved by their God, and they will not have to endure all the pain and suffering that's yet to come. Only reason I bring this up is because I'm from a Mayan culture. I'm actually 27% Mayan. And one of the things the Mayans predicted in 2012 was that the end of the world would happen. Now, it's not the end of the world as people think. It's more of a separation. It's more of a, we warned you, we gave you a heads up, get right. Get right with yourself and with the planet, right? With nature, with mankind, with humanity. Be spiritual. They were warning you. A lot of people were warned and still decided to follow their hedonistic ways, sexualize things like the devil, and to also go along to get along with modern day thought. In 2012, I did recognize, now sitting in my own thoughts and journaling, yeah, something did change. I wonder how many of you guys, and just tell me in the comments, feel that a shift has happened. Everything has changed for you. Even your relationships, your interpersonal relationships, your family has changed. You have a smaller friend group. You feel detached from things. Nothing really brings you joy anymore. It's hard to, even when you buy something, it doesn't bring you the same joy it once did. I have people in my own family, and this could be partially my own fault, but I haven't talked to them in years, absolutely years. I have not picked up a phone or talked to them. And it almost feels like they are intentionally also detached from me and don't want to talk to me. And it's not because I hate any of them or I have any bad blood. In the 80s, we grew up very connected. We had Christmases together. Cousins played with one another. We had fun and games. Things were simpler back then. And what we need to realize is all of this has been done in a sequence to get us to wake up. When we had the 2000, they were saying Y2K was going to happen. That was nothing other than saying that that's the dawn of intelligence era, that we are now stepping into an era where AI is taking over. Artificial will be taking over and replacing us. We already have people that are part human and part robot. Just ask anyone who's had any kind of massive surgery where they require any kind of prosthesis or any kind of, screws in their body or anything to make them continue to operate like a normal functioning human being. We are living in a dawn of a new age. People continue to call themselves Christian. Christian people would not fund things that are going on in this world. They would stand up to it. A lot of people are going to get left behind. So that brings me back to my question. Are we in hell? Are we in a different space? The way that we're going, if we do not turn this ship around, we will allow these evil entities, and I call them evil entities because the people that run this world are pure demonic. They can't possibly be from this world. While Biden is worrying about drug prices, that's his main push. He's not worrying about how people will pay for anything. Why do we give a shit about your drug prices? There are so many holistic ways to heal yourself. Ask anybody from a Native American culture this. They will tell you, all the plants are the structures for all of this stuff that the pharmaceuticals make money off of. And you have leaders that do try, and I will say they try, but it's a futile attempt when you have so many people at the very tippy top that run everything saying, if you do anything, you run the risk of losing way more than just, your position. There is a true sense that a spiritual battle is happening right now. It's happening all around us. And I don't know if you guys can feel it, but if you're a person that's very spiritual, or you're a starseed, or you're somebody who has the ability to feel people's energy, you can tell when you're around these entities. They make you uncomfortable. You want to leave. You get panic attacks. You actually feel like you can't breathe around them. Think about it. Everything that's been prophesized in the Bible that was given to us, by the way, wink, wink. I don't know exactly who, but what I can tell you is we know that there's books in the Apocrypha that are taken out of the Bible. We know that there are things that are taken out of the Bible, and we know that there are certain things put in there to keep us like good little boys and girls. Ask a lot of questions to your higher self. Ask questions internally to yourself and what you believe in your heart and your soul. Quit letting the news dictate to you what to think. We live in a time where women don't want children. We live in a time where there's people having $58 million weddings, and then their husband possibly getting put in jail. I mean, what kind of dystopian universe is? Whenever I'm scrolling on things like TikTok or YouTube, it's amazing to me to see a meme like this and then jump to a meme of, person pretending to be a girl, or then skipping to another video and seeing children with their body parts outside of their body. Make it make sense. You guys don't realize we're living in some sort of nightmare? But here's the thing. Everything in the movies have been telling us what's to come. A new movie that Obama's produced, right? Leave the World Behind. Then they have Civil War coming up. These are all scripts. These things have been happening like with the script. Like, are you not awake? Protesting, marches, going out and just peacefully protesting, that's not going to work. Boycotting Starbucks and, big retailers like Walmart and McDonald's, that's not going to work. And also the main thing is to stop following celebrities. Celebrities have sold their soul to the devil, to Satan, to whatever you want to call him or her, whatever God that's evil. They've sold their soul and given their self over a long time ago. Whether or not they seem like they're for peace, whether or not they seem like they're doing good, don't trust them. Because in my opinion, they're just an actor or an actress, correct? So they are doing their part. It's like someone mentioned the other day about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and said, that was a smoke show. That was just to distract people from what was going on with the Epstein flight logs. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. So to reiterate my point at the beginning of this video, I believe that we already are living in hell. This is a hell, all right? Even a book that I read by this woman that I love following, Dolores Cannon, look her up on YouTube. She mentions that this earth has a low vibrational frequency. It is dense, it is heavy, it is hard. And whether or not we came here to learn something, to grow, to be able to manipulate energy, to end some karmic cycle that we created, the fact remains is people need to wake up. Read those headlines and realize that they're put there for you. It's a game. Life is one big freaking game. Have a great day and remember to think for yourself.